So this is Tamarack Peak, Proletariat. This is an east-northeast aspect near treeline slope, just above 9,700 feet at my location. And it's the 32-degree slope angle, lowest slope angle portion of the start zone here. What we've got in this area is all wet snow melted today. The height of this marker here, we're looking at the extent of free water percolation today, and we start getting into a little bit stronger frozen snow from last night. It does appear that there was a decent snow surface refreeze from radiational cooling here last night, and conditions are still supportable. Down at this height here, this is the maximum extent that we've had free water percolation through the snowpack. Once we get into that, we can see moist snow, but it's still in a rounded state. It hasn't turned to wet grains, it's not melt freeze. And then once we get into here, here's our lowest melt freeze crust, and this represents the melt freeze crust that existed prior to when snowfall started from the last storm cycle Wednesday through Saturday of last week. So all this new snow up to this height here, the lower half of it is still cold and has not gone through melt. The upper half is certainly going through a melt state here. And doing some snow pit tests here, we are seeing things are quite likely to get wet loose snow avalanches in the top bit here that's quite pretty wet and soft and unsupported and weak. But once we get below that, we do still have strong, stable snow. And then going down deep into the snowpack, it's still cold here. We're at 220 centimeters of overall snowpack height here, and only about the top 20 centimeters or so, 20 to 30 centimeters, is in any kind of a melt state.